Hi students, how are you today? Yes, now we are going about studying about excretion. Okay, but before we are studying about life process like digestion, absorption, transportation, circulation, etc. Transportation in human beings or in animals and plants. The last point of chapter 6 life process is excretion. Yes, have you heard about excretion? Excretion is the removal of waste material from the body. Removal of waste material. Such waste material is harmful to that body. That means removal of harmful waste material from the body. That is known as excretion. Yes, what is excretion? A removal of harmful waste material from the body. Okay, the excretion is very large process. Example, we are studying unicellular organisms excretion and multicellular organisms excretion. The excretory products are urea, uric acid. Main excretory products are urea and uric acid. Urea and uric acids. Some of the organisms excrete ammonia. Such type of organisms are mainly aquatic animals. Example, fish. Fishes are excreted ammonia. That means aquatic organisms, all of the aquatic organisms excrete, the excrete product of ammonia. Otherwise, the balance, the remaining organisms, land organisms, terrestrial organisms excrete urea and uric acid. Some example, lizard. Lizard produce some waste material, or lizards waste material. Lizards excretory product of uric acid. Birds are excrete uric acids. How? What is difference between uric acid and urea? All the living organisms, the largest living organisms, including human beings, excrete urea. But in smallest, some reptiles, aves means flying organisms, and lizards, they will excrete uric acid. The importance of excretion of this uric acid is the water losing prevention. Uric acid formation is water level formation, water losing formation. Okay. So the flies, some lizards, reptiles produce the excretory waste material is uric, as in the form of uric acid, because to prevent water losing from the body. Okay. Then unicellular organisms like amoeba. Unicellular organisms like then excretion in unicellular organisms. Unicellular organisms, yes, we know they have no specialized excretory organs like other living organisms. Yes, they can excrete by the method of diffusion. By the method of diffusion. Example, amoeba. Amoeba is major example for unicellular organisms. What is the structure of amoeba? Yes, amoeba have no definite structure. Yes, within the cell body, there is a nucleus and cell enclosures. Then, when amoeba engulfing the food particles, food materials, and then the engulfing food materials then covered with a thin sheet, that is a vesicle-like structure, that is a vacuole, that is food vacuole. Food vacuole. Within the food vacuole, the particles will be digested by the help of such enzymes, and then removing the digested part is towards the cytoplasm, and the next process is the base materials. The base materials of these engulfed particles then is covered with another vacuole. That is the base material, the harmful materials, that is covered with another vacuole. That vacuole is known as contractile vacuole. Contractile vacuole. Okay. Then this contractile vacuole moves towards the cell membrane. The contractile vacuoles moving towards the cell membrane, and look, and then projecting outwards. Projecting outwards, and then break and disperse, and then break and disperse. This is the amoeboid excretory process. Yes, look, in unicellular organisms like amoeba, the excretory part is contractile vacuoles. These contractile vacuoles helps excretion. The waste materials is dispersed by the help of contractile vacuole. Then paramecium. Paramecium. Have you know about paramecium? Yes, is another single layer organisms, single cell organisms, and they have cilia, and they engulfing some microorganisms, and then digesting and removal of that digested waste material by the help of is contractile vacuum. Yes. Next, the smallest multicellular organisms. Smallest multicellular organisms. Smallest multicellular organism, the example is Hydra. Within the Hydra, the smallest multicellular organisms, Hydra, they digesting, they absorbing water, they absorbing food materials with water into the body, and in the body there is some amoeboid structures are here, amoeboid cells are here. Then they are absorbing food materials from water that enter into the Hydra and absorbing water material, absorbing food materials and removing waste material, removing harmful material to water that is enter into the Hydra. These processes are done into the Hydra, in the body of Hydra, and the removal of water materials, the waste materials are removed with water. That is the smallest multicellular organisms like Hydra. Okay. Then in largest beings, largest living beings, living things like human. Yes, we will discussing about human excretory system. Yes, look. Human excretory system. Human excretory system consists a pair of kidney, a pair of kidneys, and a pair of ureters, and one urinary bladder. And last, one ureter. Yes, human excretory system consists of, that means that includes a pair of kidneys, two kidneys, a pair of kidneys, and a pair of uterus, and a pair of ureters, and one urinary bladder, and last is urethra. Okay, kidneys. What is the color of kidney? Have you known about kidney? It's a muscular organ and reddish color, dark reddish color. That's situated in the abdomen part of human body, and in between, in the both sides of spinal cord. Okay. Yes. We have a shape, specialized shape, that is kidney shape is beans-like structure. Have you known beans? Look. the kidney shape is beans shape. Okay. The kidneys are connected with urinary bladder with a pair of ureters. And the urine is collected within the urinary bladder and removal out through urethra. Okay. Then, what is the excretory product from human beings? Is urea. The unwanted material that arises from that due to the process done, that is digestion, and remaining part, the digested part will be absorbed, and another parts, the water contents, the more water contents waste materials are digested within the kidney. That means that were absorbing by the kidney. Okay. Yes. What is the waste materials? That is urine. The urine is the waste material of kidney. Yes. Then the basic, the structural, functional, original unit of kidney is nephron. This is the basic unit of kidney. Nephron is the basic unit of kidney. Yes. The nephron, it is a single cell, most single celled part of the kidney. Especially the structure is differs from other cells because the nephron is very specialized cell for ultrafiltrating. The process is ultrafiltrating. Ultrafiltration, that is the absorption of water, is more powerfully. That means the water absorption is in the highest level. That is ultrafiltrating. The most of water will filtrating, purifying by the nephron. Yes, look at the structure of nephron. The structure of nephron is one end is a one-sided closed and cup-like structure that is known as Bowman's capsule. Bowman's capsule. Within the Bowman's capsule, there is some blood capillaries are here. Look, blood capillaries are here. That's in coil and coil. Within the blood capillaries, the blood flowing with high pressure volume. Then the smallest, very thinnest blood capillaries and branched and rebranched, and it formed a thin coil-like structure within the Bowman's capsule. The cluster of blood capillaries, the cluster of blood thin layers of capillaries, that is, see, within the Bowman's capsule. That is known as glomerulus. That is known as glomerulus. Okay. Then the blood is passing through this glomerulus. That is the smallest blood capillaries with high pressure. These are filtering some blood materials. And the filtrate that is filtering into the nephron, into the Bowman's capsule. That filtrate is known as, that fluid is known as glomerular filtrate. Glomerular filtrate, that is which contain water molecules. That is which contain water molecules, sodium, potassium, amino acids, etc. Then the continuation of this nephron, Bowman's capsule, then a thin neck tube, and then a coil, and there is joining a duct that is collecting that. That is known as collecting duct. Here, the collecting duct is collecting the urine. Yes. Then the filtration, the glomerular filtration containing urine, creatinine, vitamins, water, minerals, amino acids, sodium, potassium, etc. But then the filtrate reaches in collecting duct. That collecting duct is going to our urinary bladder. Yes, look at it. Within the glomerular filtrate, they contain water, urea, amino acids, sodium, potassium, salt, vitamins, etc. and food materials also. Then passing towards within the tubules of nephron, and then reach collecting duct, and that fluid is reaching the urinary bladder. But when reaching the urinary bladder, that fluid containing not amino acid, water, sodium, salt, vitamins, etc. The containing of the fluid present within the urinary bladder is water, creatinine, and urea only. Yes. What is the process? Look. Within the glomerulus, there is purified for purification. In this blood containing such type of materials, water, minerals, sodium, potassium, almost all minerals are contained each. Then coil and recoil. The next is rejoining. The joining blood vessels, one branch, the joining blood vessels, one branch is again coiling with tubules. Nephron tubules. Okay? Yes, for what purpose? From glomerulus filtrate is travels from this glomerulus, this Bowman's capsule, and then traveling through its duct. Some that time, this blood vessels, the blood capillaries that coil around this nephron, that will absorb in main products, useful products like water, sodium, some potassium, minerals, salt, and some other our useful materials. Okay. The remaining that is creatinine, urea, waste water, these are going towards the urinary bladder. Okay. Yes, this is the structure of nephron. Okay. Then, so here in human beings, we already said about a pair of kidneys are there. Pair of kidneys. I have two kidneys. And one is very active at one time. One is very active. And other is storing some materials, minerals, water. That's the main function. Only storing. That means that inactive. The pair of kidney, that is one is active and one is inactive. So we have living with one kidney. Okay. Yes. Look, and again we say excretion. Excretion means look, and you should have your notebook and you wrote it right well. Okay, and you just make questions and answer right neatly. Okay, and then you should have any doubts, you just clear it with your teachers. With me? Yes, let us again be discussing about excretion. That is, excretion means the removal of harmful waste materials from the body. That is excretion. And some of unicellular organisms like amoeba, paramecium, they have no specialized excretory organs for excretion. Their excretory products eliminate and excrete with contractile vacuum structure. And then smallest multicellular organisms like Hydra, that is using excretion with the help of like amoeba contractile vacuoles. And we said another living organisms like reptiles, aves. Aves means flying organisms, that means birds. Some organisms have lizards. That's example. The excretory product is uric acid. For the uric acid formation, that will help the water losing from body. And now we can say the human excretory system, but before the aquatic organisms like fishes, their excretory products are ammonia. Okay, then look, the human excretory system. The human excretory system consists a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureter, one urinary bladder, and last urethra. Okay. Then the situation, the kidney is situated within human body, that is in abdomen side of the human body, and yet between the either side of spinal cord. So reddish red in color, muscular organs. The basic structure of kidney is nephron. Yes, nephron. The structure of nephron we discussed it. And finally, the urine formation is done. Okay, within the urine, most urine present waste materials are creatinine, urea, some uric acid, waste, water. These are the human excretory system. Okay, then sometimes in human beings, the kidneys are power dead. That means distracted, or means not working, not functioning. That is very dangerous problem in human beings. Kidney problem is very dangerous. The common kidney problems are the deposition of some calcium oxalate. That's a common problems affected by kidney. And sometimes kidney are inactive. Both kidneys. We are told that a pair of kidneys. Two kidneys are inactive. What we do? Yes, we will die. Okay, the excretory process will not in proper way. Then, how can clear it? Yes, that is known as hemodialysis. Hemodialysis. Yes, you know about dialysis? Yes, that is hemodialysis. Okay, then that is the artificial kidney. Hemodialysis means with the help of artificial kidney, the excretion process is done. Okay, such type of kidneys are known as artificial kidney. Artificial kidney, that is hemodialysis. Yes, what is hemodialysis? Yes, for purification of blood. That blood is collected from the artery. For purification. For purifications, that blood is collected from the artery, and this blood is flowing through a thin tubes. That is coiled and recoiled in a unit, dialysis unit, the measured unit that will contain dialysis agent. Hemolytic dialysis agent is a fluid. Within the fluid, the absorption and reabsorption are done. But in this method, the reabsorbed materials, that means collecting materials, do not enter in human body. Only the entering the blood is only purified blood only. Yes, that means within the artery, they collect blood from artery and going to tubes and dialysing agent and fluid and then purify and to inject through veins. So this blood have no material, such as no waste materials contained. That waste materials are removed within the dialysis fluid medium. Yes, this is the hemodialysis or artificial kidney. Okay, yes. Next, the artificial dialysis is very useful. Nowadays, very useful to human beings. Then we are going to studying about some organ transplantation. The transplantation of organs or donating the organs. The main transplanting organ is kidney, the cornea of eyes, heart transplantations are here, and then bone marrow transmissions are here. Okay, that will donating. The process of donation of these organs very complicated because that will check the blood group and the resemblance between blood groups and coordinating the blood group, because when transplanted one character's person to another person's. Okay, so that is the main problems for transplanting of organs. Okay, then this is the excretion of human beings. Okay, then these are excretion in animals. Then the last point of our chapter, that is excretion in plants. Look. Yes, we know about excretion. What is excretion? Removal of waste materials, harmful waste material from the body. Yes, in plants, the waste material, the harmful materials are CO2. Next is O2. Then water. And some of plants have more waste materials are there. There are translocates towards the leaf, and then leaves is falling down with that waste materials. That's one type of excretion. And some waste materials are some waste materials are producers, resins and gums. These are the main excretory products, resins and gums. Then dead for leaves. This is the excretory material excretion in plants. Okay, students. Now we are completed our chapter life process. Yes. Are you interested for studying this chapter? Yes, you should have a notebook and writing the notes very neatly and discussing about notes. You your tutors, and especially you must read your textbook very closely. Okay, bye, see you tomorrow, bye.